Oh, that just happened. Cohh's filling the room with candles and putting on some berry white and trying to get lucky. I mean, you're not wrong. The luck doesn't stack. Oh, I figured. That is heckin' unfortunate.
What happened?
Rude! Hey, Cohh, loving the daily Terraria streams. Hate to see it ending soon. Ah, well, I mean, we got time. We got time. Don't worry. There's lots of creative and interesting ways I can still die. Oh, wow. Okay. Why be completing the Zenith crafting before I stop playing? I have no idea. I do not know. Unsure, he says. Can't even see those things. Beam sword? Nani? Beam sword. Oh. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Boop, 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 boop. Whoopsh, whoopsh. Just want to say that because you, I started streaming, discovered that it's a pretty fun thing to do, but still enjoy a lot more watching you than doing it myself. Oh, well, dude. I'm glad you found a new passion, buddy. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. This thing hits like a truck. Wow. Hey, Mac. What's up, buddy? How's the progress been? It's been good. Got another set of pillars down tonight. Killed the Empress of Light twice. That was fun. Made a lot of progress on our gear and everything. Yeah. Good night, man. Good night. Am I farming or preparing for a boss? Right now, we are trying to get a thing called the Rod of Discord, which is a really tough item to get, apparently. And got an extremely low drop rate off those guys, actually. And we're just going to see if we can get it. That's super rude. Oh, God. Get out of here. Is that a bow? Hurtful marrow. What is a marrow? Huh? Oh, nice bow. Did I drop? I dropped my things, didn't I? My wood plats. Ow. Oh, well, that guy instantly died. Always fun. Where did my wooden platforms go? I have lost them. They are gone for evs. That makes me sad. There they are. Do, 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 do. Go. Oh. This guy. You can't pop. Stop popping. There we go. What's the fire weapon in my first slot? This is off one of the pillars as well. It's a really, really strong weapon. Dude, when he's around, do enemies stop spawning? Yeah, it goes through walls. It's a melee weapon, and it's super strong. Very nice weapon. Oh yeah. I guess melee is kind of in quotes for that weapon, isn't it? It's a melee weapon. Let's be real. Boop. Oh, here it is. Oh. That guy was supposed to have my Discord. What am I farming for now? A staff of Discord. Needs more lights? I know, I think so too. Skeleton army. I put on my robe and wizard's hat. Oh, it gives you a debuff? Nefrith? What's the debuff it gives you? I'm curious now. I didn't know that it let you teleport, but also gave you a debuff. Chaos state? What's that? Using it too often hurts you? That's kind of fun. Right here. Damn. Clearly bugged. Clearly. What am I drinking? Oh, LaCroix. It's basically water. Yeah. You can make a rotating teleporter with 1 second timers. A rotating teleporter. So like you would warp to 2 ends of the screen to encourage spawns, I'm assuming. Why not use battle potions? Oh, I should. Yeah. In fact, boop. Oh, it's raining slime. It's raining slime. Hallelujah, it's rain. Ew. Okay. Bring a water candle. Oh, there's already one down there. Already, I have 3 battle potions right there. Derp. I'm not the sharpest marble in the tool shed, chat. Why am I farming Rod of Discord? Because the fight in particular with Empress, it would really help to be able to get away from her really quickly. Because I keep getting stuck right next to her. So I'm thinking that it might help with that. Is this the solution to needing that rare drop in the dungeon? No, unfortunately. Yeah, the scope. That's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing. Unfortunately. Oh, you son of a biscuit. It's also just a really cool item. Yeah. Oh my God, that's not my weapon. Beep. How am I doing, Unicorn? I'm doing well. How are you? How are you? Looking forward to trying more Moonlord tomorrow. Oh Lord, trouble. With a capital T. Oh yeah, Royale with cheese? Nice. Nice. Did Lena go to bed? I think she's outside still. Chilsin'. Yep. Hideki 88, she is. Yes. Jumbo goes live. I really can't get into these types of games when I play them, but for some reason I'm super into watching you play them. Appreciate it. They will also not spawn if the player has not moved or used items for 5 seconds. Wait, seriously? The little chaos elementals won't spawn if I stay still? Is that real life? I was not aware of this. I'm on fire. It happens. Oh, there's one of those gloves. I actually need one of those. Nice. This is one of the rarest items in the game. That's cool. I mean, if I don't get it, it's fine. I'm not going to be on it too much. Your character looks a bit like the Predator. Yeah. He's a werewolf right now, but I definitely see it. I definitely see it. Quick magic dagger. Can you get a pure underground hollow biome? Because I seem to be getting a lot of armored skeletons, cave bats. I'm assuming those are stuff from an underground biome. So it's not jungle. Maybe you can. Maybe all the underground skeletons and stuff are all just part of the package. Yeah, they're actually a part of Hollow. Am I gonna make Zenith? I don't think so. I don't have a lot of the sword Zenith needs, so probably not. We'll see though. Maybe. I do just love playing this game, so that's the thing. Oh. ETA to Moonlord. Moonlord's gonna be tomorrow. We're gonna do Moonlord attempts. I don't know if I'm gonna beat him. Like, I've tried Moonlord twice, and both times I haven't gotten even like partially close to beating him. So I need to come up with a better strategy. So it'll probably take a few attempts. Like, I tried doing it in the pirate ship, but he kept warping right on top of me and then using big abilities. So I'm thinking maybe a minecart, like doing a minecart and going slower. And that way I can get kind of like a constant speed. That may be something to do. But even then, I'm not sure if that's like the right thing to do. I'm really not sure of like the best way to do it. Use a lifesteal melee. Well, I mean, I've got vampire knives, but even then, I'm not sure if that'll work. I think if he's constantly teleporting on top of you, I think you're already messing up at that point. Yeah. Arco says, make a long platform to run across and jump over his attacks. Stay a screen away from him, more controllable than flight. Maybe I will make a long platform or something. Strafe around him with wings. That is another option. I did, towards the end of my attempt, I was trying to go around him, but at one point I was going clockwise and he did this crazy beam that went counterclockwise. So there's no way I could have done anything. So I'm not sure if maybe I did too much damage to a part of him at a wrong time or something, but yeah, I was kind of doing a strafe around him and he just like freaking wiped me with a beam. That's pretty rude. Not gonna lie, it was pretty rude. What's with the new Terraria update? Oh, they added tons of items, a lot of QL stuff, new big boss. We actually beat tonight. Yeah, this is like the big last update for Terraria. So, oh, is there a traveling merchant? Is there? Oh, there is. What are you doing there, dude? Where are you traveling to? I swear to God, if that's the guy that has my thing. Oh my God. Is this real life right now? Hold on. He's traveling to his death, apparently. Oh my God, he still doesn't have it. Ah! I've been trying to get this extendo grip. I saw it like 3 times at the beginning of the game and never thought to buy it. And now I've needed it for like the last 15 hours of this playthrough, and I just can't get it. I just can't get it. It's been insane. It's my white whale. Redonk. Actually limit. Did you do that in 1.4? He says, I did the Moonlord just by holding left in the pirate ship and shooting the vortex beater, and it never hit me once. If I just hold left in the pirate ship, then he destroys me. Yeah, we tried that like the first time. Yeah, it didn't go too well. No. Actually, let me say I did it today. Okay, I tried not to do that. I like... Oh, the pirate ship came with 1.4? Did it? Oh, I didn't know that. He ports to me, but I still don't get hit. Okay, give that a try tomorrow. And you're playing on master difficulty for the record? How many years have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for 6 years, 7 years. I think 7 years this year. What did I do before this? I did IT work before this. Yep. I was actually doing IT work for a major local university. IT infrastructural support. You have much money. IT bros unite. Hell yeah, dude. I feel for you, man. Well, I did IT like infrastructural support at a help desk for researchers, people that were doing like medical research. And it was a tough job, man. It was a lot of fun though. The job itself was fun. Crits eat Duke. Yeah. The job itself was really fun. But the problem was like, and it was challenging because basically like we were the first and last line that these doctors and researchers would call. So like if there was a doctor giving a presentation in Taiwan for a new cancer research thing they were working on and they needed to get into their email or their laptop wasn't working or any of that stuff, like it was basically our job to figure it out. So it was cool. And I mean, it was tough because it was the kind of thing where it was like, you had to figure everything out. And there were some really complicated problems sometimes. But you know, the part of it that I don't miss at all, and actually what made me leave the job eventually, was just like the bureaucracy, and it got really, really bad. Over the time that I worked there, I got a manager who cared much more about managing and covering his own ass than like doing good work, and that created a lot of issues. Ooh, that created a lot of issues, man. I tell you, it's soul crushing. It is soul crushing to want to do well at a job and to have somebody that is above you that just does not care about how well things get done and is much more about just like bare minimum, you know, if anything goes wrong, blame the people that work under him, take credit for things. Like, oh man, it was terrible. It was terrible. So yeah, I got offered a promotion to go to a different department. At the same time, a second option to manage a SharePoint initiative. They were going to set up SharePoint at the organization I was working at. And both of them, they requested that I stayed at the company for a minimum of 10 years. So both the job offers, although they were very lucrative in terms of pay increase, they both requested, like, they both made it very clear that it's like, you'll be signing up for a career with us. And I was already kind of at the end of my rope. So I got 2 different promotion offers in a 3-day period. I got one of the promotion offers, and then 2 days later, another person from another department came up to me and was like, "Hey, before you take that offer, you should hear, you know, my department's offer." And on the 4th day, I walked in and quit. And that was a really interesting conversation that with my manager at the time. He was not super happy because he's somebody who'd been there for like 25 years, and you know, he was like one of those. He was what we called a lifer. He was somebody that was planning on working there until they retired. So, and there were lots of those at the place that I was working at. There tends to be a lot of those at educational institutions because they generally have like really good retirement plans. So yeah, it was funny. But at that point I quit and I went back to school because I decided that's not what I wanted to do with my life. And while I was in online school, that's when I found Twitch via just a weird twist of fate. And within my first week or 2 on Twitch, I was like, oh, well, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like, this is perfect. And I was doing some other stuff at the time that kind of tied into it. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Legal drug dealer. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Oh man, they do. I need to heal up. And I liked a lot of the people that I worked with. Unfortunately, it was just like my direct manager. Oh man, I had a really hard time going to work for a while after they hired him. It was just like my direct manager, and then my direct manager hired somebody, and then so it was me and a group of dudes, and they were all good dudes, and I had a lot of fun working with them. And then instead of promoting one of those dudes to manager, they hired this other guy. We'll call him Adam. So then there was already this like not so great feeling because the dudes that I worked with, it was me and 4 other dudes. We were all expecting one of the senior people in this group to get promoted to manager. And they didn't do that and instead brought in this new person. And then Adam was there for like 3 months. And then Adam hired a person that he knew from another job. And then within like 6 months, he had promoted that person to be like the assistant to the manager, which was above all 5 of us on the help desk. So of course we were just like, what the are you doing? So yeah. And during this entire time, he's doing all sorts of shenanigans. Like, he was making all sorts of problems and screwing up. And at one point, like, he told me the exact sentence to say to a doctor. And then I said that sentence to the doctor in an email. And the doctor got super pissed that this was said to him and sent the mail to my manager, the guy that gave me the sentence to tell the doctor. And my manager then blamed me for telling the doctor. And the only way I found out was when the doctor sent a second email CCing me. And then I saw in the email chain that my manager, who had told me to tell this doctor the word for word sentence I told him, blaming me for being like, oh, I'm sorry, that was so unprofessional. And I walked into his office shaking angry. I was like, let me make this clear. Like, you will not do this again. Like, I was furious. It was one of the most angry, and he was just like, oh, I'm sorry about the miscommunication. I didn't mean for you to say that exact thing. And I was like, you told me word for word what to say to him. Like, there is no confusion. Oh, well, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for it to blow up in our face. Oh, I don't care what you meant. I don't care. Like, oh man, it was just thinking about it now. I get angry because it's like, it's one of those times when it's just like, it really just shows you that some people are just so scummy They're just so scummy. They're just bad people. They're just bad people. Like there's no excuse. There's no, oh, I was having a bad day. There's no, you know, oh, I'm taking accountability. There's none of that. They're just not good people. And that was my manager. He was just not a good person. Yeah, it was just not a good person. Oh man. Anyway, enough about that. I don't if I could erase that from my memory, I would. It's just such an unpleasant memory. Whew. Boop boop boo. Sorry, I didn't mean to like dump all those bad vibes in chat. I do apologize. Oh man. Wow. Wow. I'm so glad I left that job. Oh man. But you know, that being said, there were a lot of good times. There were a lot of very great doctors that it was just a pleasure helping. There were a lot of researchers and doctors that were really appreciative of what we did. Like I had some, overall, not counting that stuff, it was a good job at the time, and I definitely appreciated it. Like it was a very good, overall it was a good experience. And there were many more good people than not good people there. That's for sure. Which was good. Doop. Story time is fun though. What am I farming? Right now I'm trying to farm this item for fun called this Staff of Discord thing. But unfortunately, we're not going to get it tonight because I am going to bed. Yeah, because I'm tired. But I want to thank you guys very much for being here this evening. This has been a very fun little cozy stream. We made a lot of progress. We've killed pretty much everything this game except the last boss, which we're going to try tomorrow. And we also are going to do, I think we're going to do the little tower defense event, which looks really fun. We did everything there was to do in the tower defense event pre-hard mode. And then apparently it switches up completely post-hard mode, or in hard mode. And that's, I think, what we're going to try tomorrow. So what we're going to do is right when the game starts tomorrow, if you look right here, we have killed all the pillars but this one. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to kill this pillar, which will spawn, this is the easy pillar. We're going to kill this pillar, which will spawn the Moon Lord. We're going to try him. Probably going to fail him. And then with the materials from this pillar and the ones we already have, we should be able to get 3 more attempts in. And my hope, fingers crossed, is that somewhere in there, we will beat the Moon Lord in our Terraria Master Mode playthrough. I don't know if we will, but we'll try. Then after that, well, we've got lots of other stuff to do. We've got more farming. We may go for that big sword. I also want to, like I said, do the tower defense thing. That'll probably take us a while. And of course, there's lots of other little things I could do in this game to fill the time. So should be good. And I'm looking forward to it. That also, all of that being said, if we do get everything wrapped up tomorrow in Terraria, we may be starting Last of Us as early as Tuesday, maybe as early as Tuesday. I am off tomorrow afternoon. My wife has requested a day off for me to hang out with my kids so she can get some rest, and I happily obliged. So I will only be on for 4 hours tomorrow, and then we'll have Cohh in the afternoon. But yeah, we'll be doing Moon Lord right at the start. Other fun stuff potentially as well. I'll be off tomorrow afternoon, and then if things go well, maybe we'll even be starting our Last of Us playthrough on Tuesday morning. Should be good. All right, dudes. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever on the globe. As always, thank you very much for hanging out with us then. Am I doing Mortal Kombat 11 on Tuesday, says Crazy Jimmy? Maybe. That's when the DLC comes out, right? Or something? I may be doing Mortal Kombat later in the week. I don't know. Still talking to some folks about some things. But we'll see. I really don't know yet. I actually have no idea. So we'll see. I think I beat Mortal Kombat 11. I think that's the one that we played through entirely on stream. So I may check out the DLC for a stream or two just to check it out. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Have a great one. See y'all later. Bye-bye.